Don't have tunnel vision. Think big.
You're definitely need mediation over here. After the stuff that we've just gone through.
That I've been sitting here for like
no, I didn't think that fast. I'm not saying you did, but this would be a podcast. This is probably going to be the only podcast in the world that has 7 cameras going.
And 16 backgrounds.
Yeah. And some ugly ass hugs or whatever the hell it was.
We started this at 4. These were tennis shoes. It's not.
She put a rabbit and a squirrel for install basis. Down.
And we'll also.
I like them. I like them. They got the fur on them. I can shout out the.
Yeah, we spent a lot of wearing labels, but you came out the gate with all.
I like the fact that we have ambiance too, Scott. So yeah. Hey, wait. Let's do a shot with Scott.
Oh, I love that.
Shot with Scott. Bring it up. Three chairs is sort of a bit. I'm in a chair. I got my chair.
Here's me shots that people don't know.
God damn. Just saying. Back to your intro. Go ahead. I apologize. I didn't mean to interrupt. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Ask Tammy. Now, man, we got Jason here. He's been on podcasts. Profound DJ buddy of mine for 20 years. We got a lot of very, very close friends, and Tammy and he are now BFFs.
We're TikTok buddies.
TikTok buddies. TikTok? No, y'all need TikTok. All right, so, Tammy, there's a series here. We're going to get into conversation. I just want to get you going, like you know.
He's going to be.
I'm just here to mediate / interject. Enjoy yourselves. Yeah, okay. When you get big, seriously, take your shoes down. Because you're going to say, and it's really bad on that camera. All you see is your big-ass dinosaur pole. I swear, I will put a Janet Jackson and Madonna mic on you. Thank you. Welcome to Ask Tammy, because that bitch knows everything. Not everything, everything. And I want to share with the world the wealth of knowledge my beautiful wife has. I'm not mean, I'm nothing but loving. We've been married 26 years. Stop. We've been starting up for an hour and a half. We've become best friends and we're drunk, and now we're ready to have a show. Let's go. Can you stop touching the mic, please?
I have to hold my mic.
No, you don't. That big ass. I can still hear you. I can still hear. Don't block your beautiful face. Touch the mic again.
Let me not be picked up.
Thank you.
Let me not be heard.
Next Friday night. Next Friday. Touch that mic again.
Friday?
No, Friday after next. Is it Friday after next? Good day. Hi, Tammy. Talk to your fans. Talk to your fans.
Yeah, okay, fans.
I'm here for all of it. Who invited you? How the hell did you get here?
I've been here for 9 hours. We have so many back-end jokes.
Yeah, already. By the way, this is the real reason why. Look at my microphone. Look at Scott's microphone. That'd be at least $1,500. Tammy is talking to a booth.
I have to hold mine.
I got the Radio Shack XV right here. Oh, that's a cat. That's a damn good mic, man. It is? Okay, cool. Just checking. Anyway, welcome to the show. I don't know what we're talking about. How do people want to do it? Basically, I was serious. I told Tammy, I said, you know, she's so helpful if somebody asks her a question, and whether she knows the answer, whether she's correct or not. She will get an answer. She will try. She will pull something out of her ass, out of the sky. She will figure out a way to help a person because she's so helpful.
And 20% of the time, I'm right.
I'm going to go with 25.
Really?
Dave, I love you, but
90%.
If it was 90%, I wouldn't want to do a show. All right, we'll give us an example. Ask her a question. Let's see how she does. All right. Let's have serious questions, and then we're going to... And the questions are on my phone, and I'm recording with my phone. All right, so Tammy. Corporate America, you're so good at navigating the politics. how do you sustain? Help your viewers understand how you sustain navigating the politics in today's society. Yeah. How have you been so good? I want to answer this, but I want to see if you answer.
How do I sustain what?
How do you sustain corporate America being able to navigate through the politics of corporate America?
How do I sustain?
You had the same job without that tell anybody your business, but you've been there for 20
years.
Right.
Yeah.
So how do you sustain? How have you not gotten laid off?
Oh, that's just luck.
I got a question for you.
Yeah.
That's kind of a weird question.
Oh, that was intellectual.
That was a weird question.
Yeah, we don't like that question. How about this one?
You're fired, man. Get off that. Who fired me from my own show? Your show.
The level of
Here's my question.
you suck so bad, how is it not possible?
You're CPS reports. My God, the CPS reports. In the 23 years you've been at your job, have you noticed the annoyance of sorting everything down to
An acronym?
an acronym?
Oh my gosh, we have our own dictionary, and this is a true story. He's been with me for so long at this company. I could literally be talking in acronyms, and he'd walk by and he would like label them right off. And like we joke online, like my husband just literally called that acronym out. We'll make jokes at work where we'll have full, complete sentences and just acronyms, and wait for people to like reply back with their own.
It's the dumbest thing. You can't say
It's not language. Yeah, it's not language.
you can't say personal time off, you say PTO.
Yeah.
I'm an old person. Those acronyms were not around when I was doing it.
But that's military.
What's a CSD?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Sexually transmitted.
Oh, that's good. No, it's a carbonated soft drink.
Okay. I call it my witty word.
No,
No, not yet.
not yet.
But yeah, I just find that so pretentious. And
Yeah.
so millennial.
But it's military. Didn't the military start that?
But it's lazy, and it's only lazy to a degree because you talk so much with so many different things. You have to be able to like consolidate it just to get like more out. Like I'm not going to say carbonated soft drink. That's too much. CSD.
That's not the personal time off. That's
PTO.
PTO. I need that.
End of
PTO about a year ago.
Wow. End of year. End of week. Yeah. All EOW. Amazing.
I don't know. This is why I do what I do and talk with you guys.
Yeah, I'm not a corporate American guy.
And I've only so that actually goes back to the first question. So I will say we have gotten to the point where he'll draft an email to someone and lets me read it because he's so like singular focused on what he has to say, and then like I'll go back and like almost completely rewrite it, but in like a more corporate America way. Because that's all I know. And it's like
Well, it's trying to make me look weak, but the reality of it is, no, you're right, you do. But the reality of it is I just don't give a. And I tell people the way it is, and I cut right through the bullshit. And at the end of the day, if you're busy or on a call, and I go to second guess myself, I'll use AI, ChatGPT all day. All day.
Maybe a better way to phrase Scott's inadequate question would be, how would you help your children who are beginning to start their careers in the corporate world? How would you better advise them to handle themselves in the corporate world so it's not to get
Yeah, I mean, it's a completely, it's its own culture. I mean, obviously, right? Like when you start out, you learn to just, you have to be able to adjust and evolve and flex in corporate America. You have to play the game. That's not really a game. You know, you have to do just enough to be recognized, but not too much. That's on someone's radar.
That's the answer I was looking for. She is the master, not the word, say to God, because I don't.
I've only ever done.
You are the master at staying under the radar. You just stay under the radar.
It sounds like I'm lazy. I mean, I'm on the radar enough and be like.
Not that you're not lazy. You worked your ass off. But what was your old nickname?
From a weightlifting
I don't give a
23
shit.
years ago,
They called you Golden Skates.
which was unfounded.
And you wouldn't roll silverware. You wouldn't run food. I did all your shit because
The
I loved
only
you.
thing I didn't do was run food because I was busy. Run your own goddamn food. Don't be lazy.
That was DOT, by the way. If he does not use the word thing, he knows.
He does it.
She does it. It's Scott. It's Scott.
He's already forced like.
Oh. This is zero sponsorship.
And by the way, sidewalk stuff.
Yeah, but you don't not do a certain bit of other stuff before you.
First of all,
You're lucky I love you.
sit in booths for hours and roll silverware. And that was some of the best times we had.
Yeah,
The only thing I didn't do that pissed me off was I would not run food. I was too busy to run
I
something.
still got scars from running big eaters. You were telling people how I put my wrath on you and you were shooting.
That's what you're going with?
Yep.
That.
She was in a 5-year relationship when I met her, Jason.
Back off, ladies. He's all about.
You know, I'm on hers. And, the great thing was, and I'll tell you, she's not a cheater. Because, dude, she wouldn't even let me hold her hand. Like, for the first year, she was still with this dude, and then I threw my wrath, and she went into a zombie mode and shit. But the whole year of us being friends, she never...
You'll learn really quickly there's always Scottsburg.
No.
And everybody else.
Everybody says divide by two, not in this case.
Divide by two is a legit,
Okay.
real.
If I'm lying, then why are you still with me 27 years later?
Ask anybody that knows him, and they will automatically say divide by two.
Whatever.
Divide by two.
Speaking of relationships, question for you, Tammy, and Lemon Door. You come down with it. When you have a boyfriend, and your boyfriend sends flowers to the office, or shows up unannounced to the office, basically to his territory, how do you feel about that whole scenario? Because I don't see that in an office setting. I see a huge bouquet of flowers. I was like, that's really trying too hard.
Tried too hard, and then the poor girl in the cubicle next door is depressed. Virgil, you know what I'm saying? Like, depressed is shit because somebody...
First of all, have you asked why she received the flowers? Birthday?
No.
Anniversary?
No.
I love you?
Funeral?
Going through a hard time? Mom died? Why does men automatically assume that someone's marking their territory when they send flowers? First of all, if you're upset that someone sends flowers, that means you're not doing your job.
It's marking of the territory.
Why don't you just send flowers because you want to? Why do you have to want to somebody?
Why do you send to your house? Send to your house and then I love you. That's all that does. When you send to the office,
that means I love you enough to show your friends how much I love you and to tell your friends to have their man step up their game. I'm not going to not send flowers because you're too cheap to send flowers or don't think about it.
wow. First off, that's so wrong. Second off, it's all about marking of the territory. Scott, would you have done something like that to mark your territory?
I'm on my way. What do I do?
He will bring me flowers from a gig.
Oh, that's bull.
Hopefully, you're bringing me these beautiful bouquets from weddings.
Yeah.
And then when I was like, yeah, I mean, that's nice. He gets mad that I'm not grateful that he brought me flowers home from a gig.
That pisses me off.
Dude,
Okay, you know we're not mentioning names.
you didn't pick them out. You didn't buy them. You brought them home.
Okay.
You're supposed to fawn at your
These are $500 to $750 arrangements. You know where they're from. You know what I'm talking about. I consider them my tip. You know, the bride and the groom, whatever they're like, take them. This is going to get thrown away.
Right.
We know it's been 20 years of this, right? I bring them home. I'm carrying them like, breaking my back. I'm tired. I'm standing and rocking the house. And all of a sudden, she comes out, oh, there's a nice.
Okay, let's be
And then what I do, so you know what I do to kick her ass? You know what I do?
Let's be clear.
I make about 10 bouquets and I give them to all the ladies in the neighborhood. Yes, tell me I do.
Let's be clear. You bring them home because they're free and they're pretty, not because these would be an amazing set of flowers my wife would enjoy. It's like, oh, they're just going to throw these away. I'll take them home. You bring me food sometimes that are left over, which I'm like, okay, I'm like,
food?
well, no, but like a gig, like you bring a tray or whatever.
Absolutely.
My point is, you can't claim that you're doing something sentimental.
Ask her. I'm telling you, ask her.
You can't claim
I just
you're
prayed.
doing something sentimental when you bring me free freaking flowers.
You're unappreciative person. appreciative.
You know what's appreciative?
Yeah.
You just going to the florist and buying me flowers for my birthday. Not free flowers.
I've done that too.
I'm going to bring you a sweatshirt from where I work and give it to you.
Please.
And expect you to fawn at my feet because I brought you free goddamn t-shirts.
Please. First word number 3. Curiosities. But no, seriously. Our first survey of Ask Tammy. Ladies, would you on Tammy's side or my side when it comes to having to have the flowers bought from the florist, or if they brought, who gives a shit how you get them? Don't you appreciate the sentiment of being given flowers?
Yes. When it's not in the spirit of I always buy you flowers, you're not grateful. They're free. How is that me being grateful for you?
What does the price tag have to do with a
damn event?
flower?
I can bring you home tchotchkes from a trade show. Am I supposed to expect you to fawn at my feet because I brought you a damn pen?
Yes.
No, it was free. I picked it up because I was there.
I really appreciate that pen.
Would you like me to go out and purposely buy you a nice pen that you have been wanting?
Show me the pen.
Big difference.
We're not even 15 minutes into this. I don't think we to bring up the flower thing.
Seriously turns into marriage counseling.
It's funny that you brought that up because we have been talking about that for years.
Wait, we didn't get his opinion. What's your opinion?
By the way, I've done the same thing.
Thank you, Jason Logan.
My wife always sends a standard reaction to anything I do.
See?
So you know I went and bought it? For Valentine's Day. Her birthday is in December. Like the week before Christmas. Flowers. Those are nice.
He's not a flower person.
Yeah.
Why try? Why would try?
He's not a flower person.
Why would try? And then all of a sudden.
What does she like?
Nothing.
That's a lie.
She likes for me to go out and work and make money, so she doesn't.
But she works hard.
On her birthday, pick up an extra gig so that you can do something special for her.
You know what I do for her? Love. I send her to the spa. Rich spa.
See?
That's right.
Yeah, that's very nice because she sits there and she's alone.
But it better not be free. You better not have to hook up. Yeah. That means something. Because if it's free, it doesn't mean shit.
That's not true. It only doesn't mean something if you bring it home with the intent of being grateful that I gave you flowers.
All right. Let's change the subject. I'll change the subject now. You ready? Does your wife read?
No. My wife doesn't read.
Tammy, why don't you share with the viewers?
I love to read. I read all the time, every second I can.
I know.
Because that's what relaxes me and makes me happy.
And that makes me happy too. So I just feel like if you get to a point of emotional sleep.
Well, what are you reading, though? That's the problem.
Ask her. Ask him. Ask him.
You're reading romance novels?
Which is probably the biggest industry.
Of course. I
right
agree.
now.
I understand that.
Right.
So, when you're reading romance novels, do you secretly wish the lead character, male figure in that is your husband?
That would be silly. Why
Well,
would
that's why I think that's how it's going. That's the most
I agree with him. Why would I want to
No, Mike, is it filling all the gaps that I'm missing? I didn't say that.
No. If it's editing, when you go back into your studio to fill all the things that I'm missing, no.
That's my damn job.
You enjoy editing and being creative and playing the piano and stuff like that.
No.
I enjoy reading.
That's another thing. You hate. Who would hate somebody to play the piano?
I don't hate the
Oh my God! I will play 3 notes.
I'll have 30 years of you sitting on the piano and just going at it. I don't mind it.
You're jealous.
What I mind is that I'm trying to walk out the door, and that's when you decide to sit on the piano. Or I'm on the phone. That's when you decide to play the piano. Or people are coming over. It's not that you're playing. It's you always choose to play it at the most awkward time.
That's the books. It's all. You're not right. You're not right. I just don't feel like arguing that point. I purposely, God put you in my life because you can't sing. Because you can't, you're not in the creative realm. And I'm so grateful for that. And that's what pisses me off when I play the piano and do anything of creativity.
We were talking.
It wasn't 4 hours, bringing it full circle. Now we're back to reading.
Okay.
Talk about some of the authors you love and get some suggestions for books.
You told me we weren't allowed to do that.
Let me check with my boss. Yeah. Go ahead. You can do it.
I have a ton of favorite authors. I've been reading for years and years and years.
Your Goodreads app broke.
No, I literally break records on my Goodreads app all the time.
Okay. Look into the camera. Look into your camera right there.
Fair.
What's some of your authors that you like?
I might not be thinking about either.
Just give me top three.
I will tell you the genres that I love to read.
Yes, I want to hear this.
My all-time favorite is I love to read all of the MCs, all of the motorcycle clubs. Like I'm an expert now on motorcycle clubs. I love to read MCs. We like time periods, like going back in time. I just read a phenomenal book about an archaeologist who went back in time.
These are romance novels, right?
Yeah, they're all romance. I want to read romance.
Motorcycle romance novels.
Yeah, romance, all romance. Motorcycle
Old lady shit.
time periods. I love, we love the rock and roll, like bands, like any books about, like, bands. I'm trying to think, any of your regular, mafia, love reading, like, mafia books.
Romance novels?
Yeah.
I don't know about it. I didn't know Barney was a romance novel about the mafia.
Well, The Godfather is kind of a romance.
Yeah,
Alright,
it's
maybe.
really, really, really good.
Hey, does it make you feel certain that you get to the juicy part?
Like, make you feel a bit more.
Damn, dude. Like,
God, I just read it.
Depends on what type of book.
Bro, let me clarify. There's no way on this earth she reads that shit to get away from thinking about me. She doesn't
Who
think.
does it? I live reality every day, all day. You literally read books, you watch TV shows, you watch comedy or whatever. You get away from it, right? I mean, I can look at you all day. Why would I want to read about you? That's not
I'm interested.
being mean.
Jason's up. Would you read about Jason? I read about Jason.
I got Joe Rogan.
Yeah.
I like it. Do you hear?
Who just said that to the world?
I know romance novels, so you're probably my book's going to be very short for story possible.
Cinderella.
Yeah, it totally does all. Do you, do your friends, you like swap books with your friends? Oh my God. More as in this one, oh my God.
We have full-blown, like, apps that we get on, you rate books, you make comments, you recommend. It's like a huge industry. We go to book conventions. My best friend, one of my best friends.
We tried. That's a whole other story.
Around the world to actually, not my bad. We travel around the country and actually go to book conventions. And meet people.
You tried.
Oh, I tried. I've been to a few, but one was a disaster. An airline that will never be mentioned, nor written.
We'll just say it's the yellow banana. The yellow banana. Wait, tell the story.
I was supposed to go to Vegas
Squirrel.
with my friends.
That's great.
And we were going to go to a book convention that had all of our favorite authors there. We were going to go, it was Halloween. We were going to go to like Halloween parties. We were going to go to book convention. We were going to go see the Michael Jackson show that one of our other best friends is involved in. It was like a whole thing. How the book got to the airport. And the flight or the people that checked you in was like, you missed your flight. I said, how did I miss my flight? It's not for like another hour. Long story short, I get made fun of when I really go into details of a lot happened. But basically, I got to the counter. The lady said, you missed your flight. I was like, I have an hour left. I've been traveling for many years. I almost cut down exactly, I know, what airport and how much time, whatever. So she's like, you missed your flight. I said, no, I didn't. Look at the right flight. She said, no, I have you checked in. You missed the flight. I said, I did not miss my flight. I have at least an hour. Take my luggage. If I have to run, I can run. I have plenty of time. This is the airport I fly out of.
Oh, so you were at the just before you got to
yeah, this was just checking in because this particular airline does not decipher between just checking bags and checking in.
Right.
I had to be in a line. I was in that line for 31, yes, I counted, 31 minutes just to get to the point where I could just hand in my bags. I had to wait in line with everybody else. So we argued a little bit. She goes, well, you can try to run for it, but I can guarantee you're not going to make it. I was like, the airport's not that big. I'll be fine. Well, if you make it, your luggage is not. And I was like, well, I can't go all 5 days without my luggage. I need my luggage. What I'm telling you is you pretty much missed it. Either you can try it, but your luggage won't make it, or you can get on another flight. She's very rude. So I end up getting out of line. I mean, what else am I going to do? I go over to customer service, who has another long line. I wait in that line. At that point, get up and I'll tell her what happened. Literally, she tells me, does the agent you're talking about have a ponytail? And I said, the fact that you're telling me that means you've had other complaints before me. She's like, yes. We'll put you on another flight. You know, I said, but that's the problem. I'm trying to go to a convention. Like, I have dates I have to make. She's like, well, we can get you on this flight at this time. And long story short, I didn't make the flight. I'm on the phone. This was probably at like 4 o'clock in the afternoon, midnight. I am at the airport. Still
waiting for your plane?
No, trying to coordinate with him because it was like you can make this flight and then this flight will get you here. And he's trying to get me on like this flight going out this time. You'll get here, you rent this, and midnight. Finally, I give up and I call it. And I had to call my friend. They had already gone there. It was. I was crying. I mean, it was so. But by then you're beat down, tired. I will pay $1,000 before I will ever fly that particular airplane.
The yellow banana.
It was awesome.
Anyone that flies, and listen, I get it. Travel is expensive, and travel is a pain in the you know what. But if you don't fly to
We're asking for let me tell you the best part of the story. So my flight was the first one I was going.
End up meet me there.
The next day.
I think you and I had this conversation.
She would have divorced me if it was her trip, and I ended up getting the reference.
But you were your
I was just going to go out to MCO, boom, I was there.
So my friend's husband decided to go along with us at the last minute, even though it was a girl's trip. So he's like, well, if he's going, I'm going.
Wait. These are our best friends since I was 4 years old.
Yeah, he's like, well, if he's going, I'm going. I'm like, you do your thing, we'll do our thing. So his flight was fine. He's like, well, you can get out at 3 a.m. if you fly, all this stuff, but he did the right thing. I mean, ultimately, he's like, yeah, I can't in good faith go, obviously, and not you go, because then the three of them are like partying. So my friend.
Oh, dude, that was, I mean.
But wait.
I'm bad, but I'm not bad.
Right, but I will say. Oh, wait, this was the best part. So my friend ended up going, because they were already going. Her husband takes my ticket to the convention, because I didn't want to see it.
That convention sucked.
No, it didn't. They went up to one of my favorite authors. We're in the car driving.
We were in Delray Beach.
And she calls me, and because we're like 4 hours, like whatever behind, and she gets up to the booth, and she tells the lady while I'm on the phone, my best friend was supposed to be at this, travel happened, she couldn't make it. She loves you, we love reading your book because you say hi to her. And so the author, like, famous author, gets on the phone and is like, hey, Tammy, this is so-and-so, and I heard you couldn't make it, and I just want to say I wish you could, I missed meeting you or whatever. I like pulled over. Like, that was the coolest thing ever.
What was the name?
This author. I honestly, I don't want to tell out anyone.
Right. It's a plug for her book.
No, but anyway, it meant a lot to me that the author like got on the phone and was like pulling to and signed the series we were watching. It was the fourth book in this. It was his perspective of like the next book series. Signed it to Tammy. Sorry you couldn't make it. Like, wish you were here, and then signed it. And then like I have that like hard copy.
That was part of the lemons and the lemonade, and then the other part was. The other part was the fact that we went to Hard Rock Seminole and lost all of money. So
then he's like, well,
we ended up going to Vegas.
Let's just go gamble.
We had a ball. Next thing I know, we're getting free nights, free to come stay. So I went there, we were big fans of the Hard Rock. Seminole Hard Rock.
Like really invest, not just money, but time into these authors. Like they really do their research and do a lot of, engagement with the fans and stuff. So when you find someone you like,
you won't put that time in that effort in the too. Speaking of convention, I really want to go to Bravo Con next week.
Is that porn?
No. It's like, we got to talk about Bravo.
I'm a big HGTV, but I see Bravo.
So, if you look at my ego and what I watch, it looks like I'm a 23-year-old college girl. Because I watch Southern Charm, I watch all the Below Decks, Housewives, all of it. I love all of that stuff, and I want to go to BravoCon.
So, I will just totally weird side point. I'm addicted to a reality show called Traders, and they do a U.S. version. And just the recent one I'm watching out right now has it's all reality stars that came together. There's a whole bunch of housewives on it. Yeah.
There's nothing famous.
Michael Jordan's son was on there, right?
Yeah, he got.
What? Really?
Oh, that's good. Anyway, yeah, so a whole bunch of housewives on it.
Well, let me ask you a question, Tammy, and tell me if I'm wrong in this.
You're probably
Yeah, I probably am wrong. So I thought, go back to the flying thing. I am status on major airlines. I fly all the time, and I have TSA free. I also have clear.
Yeah.
I have them both. That's how much I fly.
That's super bougie.
Yeah, I'm very busy. I like this microphone. So I
misrepresented.
Yeah, I know, totally misrepresented. So I came at a soccer tournament in Austin, Texas, where you know playing fly, and I was going to go. I had to upgrade to Clear. Came up with this whole new thing. I had to upgrade my Clear to whatever I had to go and check in at. So I told my wife, "Look, I'm going to go get in line. I'll get to the Clear. I'll go to Clear, upgrade everything, and then I'll come to you in line." Okay. So I go over there, and the lady's like, "Okay, here you go. You got to do this, you got to do that, blah, 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 blah. All right, you checked in. Good." I walk through Clear. My wife is cleared 30 minutes later. Come through.
Regular or TSA?
Oh, they were
Really?
It was regular.
Yeah, I was going to say.
Is that part of me for going through?
Totally dogging them.
You're
Like,
totally dogging
we got
them?
drinks at the bar.
Yeah, I was ready to go.
Did you bring her 3 flowers?
I did not bring free flowers. No, I did not. But in this case, to a club, a club experience in the airport where they can have free drinks and free food.
There you go.
So,
Well, let me ask you, because we're TSA free, we're not clear.
right.
And that used to be like your whole party. If you have TSA
It used to be that way.
everybody, now it's not. It's like your kids, like, so to answer your question, we have often gone through TSA and our kids could not, and we've actually looked back at them and we're like, we're going, you can't.
No,
So no, you were not wrong.
No, I was pushing someone in a wheelchair, and they're asking, "Look,
Not being able
if you didn't have that TSA pass, you weren't getting through."
We're like, meet you at the bus, fucker.
That's one of my favorite things in the world is the walk of shame where people walk up to
Yeah.
the free, and the line's an hour long.
Yeah.
And regular thing, and then like going, "Oh, I've waited in this line for 10 minutes," and I just look at them going, "So,
You it's the best $80 anyone can ever spend.
Yeah.
Especially in our line of work when we're traveling gear. Whether it's studio gear, whether it's DJ gear, whether it's free.
Yeah.
2 bags 5 free. You know, so I'll give a shout out to Southwest. At the end of the day, you know, it's TSA free, 2 bags 5 free. They're cool with you. But have you ever had like one of your DJ consoles and they go through there and then all of a sudden you feel like a guy with a hazmat suit comes out? I'm like, dude, it's a DJ mix.
yeah."
Wiki. What the hell?
Somehow.
But that's, you know.
If you take one flight a year, you can be TSA free. And I'm
Just even one.
not even saying,
It's worth it. No, that's all I want. That's all I want. Yeah.
I don't want any more people in TSA free. I do not want them. Go stay in regular line. But if you're smart, like
That's hard to get. Yeah.
Wait, TSA Global, that's what mom has.
yeah, global and
We don't
Is that
have
what it
that.
is? Yeah.
That's crazy. We have
Around the world.
so that takes you through you come back from customs. It gives you the custom like that. So you don't have to sit there.
I like that. No, we're traveling. See,
Well, we will.
But anyways, yeah.
more.
Any more questions for your lovely graduate? I kind of want to see you fight for it.
No.
I know. That's probably what's kept us together all these years. Is we've been together for what 30 some. We've been married 26.
Shoot.
Dang. Together 30, and probably like 15 years into it, you just stop.
We don't hold grudges. No, we really don't.
Yelling at each other.
Yeah, like
Hey, you get it out. F you. We feel better about our lives.
yeah.
I'm right, you're wrong.
Have you ever been out on the anniversary?
No.
I'm very good about that.
I do everything, Jason. I set up birthdays, travel. No, I'm a producer. I get shit done.
But don't yell at me for not doing that when that's what you'd like to do.
If you want something done, give it to the business person.
Which is me.
No, that's what I do.
Really?
Whatever. You're spoiled and you deserve to be, because I love you.
So I'll do it because my wife forgot our anniversary one time. And I'll never let her forget it.
Oh.
Did not.
No, like, I brought her flowers, the whole
Didn't like flowers, Jason.
rolled in there at 10 in the
Move
morning.
on from the flowers.
10 in the morning. Here it's the happy anniversary card, the whole night, right? Okay. All right.
We're gonna run an errand.
Keep the flowers on there.
No, I got one better.
An errand for the card.
I got one better.
All day long. And the next day I was like, hey, do you understand what yesterday was? It's our anniversary, right? And you gave me nothing, not even a card? I'm so busy. I'm like, noted.
So wait, you just transferred. You just segued.
You know what? I'm going to explain something.
You are so weird.
I'm going to explain something on us.
Dude, I'm dying here. My tongue's biting on
So we are doing taxes at our house because it's tax season when we're on rent, right? So I'm reading off the put there the other day. Our system is so convoluted and so dumb. And I hope you can hear this. But I'm going to tell you the conversation last night that I'm doing. As I'm reading it. Hold on. Listen how my wife treats me.
Are you messing with her or is this real?
So when I started it,
You're so investigating. Like you're like
well, that
the late top.
You thought he was doing good.
the fact that I have any do it this way bothers me. So she's like, as I do the first one, you don't have to perform it.
That's like the makings of a good fight. Like I felt that escalated quickly.
Oh, it was,
Like I could see.
it was getting.
Yeah.
And I.
I gave up, man. I'm on QuickBooks. I pay QuickBooks from her. I've written it. Sorry. That's $29 a month you ever spend.
Yeah.
I do $89 once I run payroll.
I've already established the reason.
Yeah, exactly.
I do know. But it still keeps you over.
I have to run payroll. I got to do all this crap. Anyway, she will not write checks out of QuickBooks. She writes it in the method. She writes it stuff, and we get the business checks with that little tab, the little, when you rip the thing off and you write it over here, so you have a record of it. Well, she doesn't write it on the side before it actually writes it into the check. So at the end of the year, you got to go through and go back to the bank records and pull everything out.
Yeah, that's.
Your first mistake was that you guys do that together. We do everything separate. He owns his company, because I work for corporate America. I don't have to do that. I'm not helping you do that. He gets so mad at me. If you would help me, it would go by quicker.
In my eyes, she can have her 9 to 5 at 5:01. She works for Messina Productions that I showed because at the end of the day, she's got 2 full-time jobs.
And then get off of 5:01 and work for Messina Productions. In what world do you live in? I'm not going to work 5 hours a day.
She hates the fact that I wake up some days at 10 in the morning. Because I've been out working from 4 in the morning.
Or I was just at 4. You go to bed at 4 by the time you wind down.
Yeah, and it's like...
And your ears are ringing.
To help him do stuff that, well, he's a very... I'm corporate, I am organized, I am down to the this, it's this, I am extremely processed, I'm very successful, my brain works a certain way. My desk is, spotless, whatever.
Don't show it. Let's go in your office right now.
However, being in the creative mind,
I
find anything in his office, but it's a disaster to anybody else. So over the years, he's signed people into. I mean, if someone would just help me style.
I don't use my time.
More creative. If someone would just help me do that. I said, so I've been suckered in over the years helping him. I will spend a half a day of my own Saturday that I work 9 to 5 for, helping him file. I set up folders. I do this whole system. Within a week, it is gone.
That was 5 years ago she helped me file.
So then, fast forward, after a couple times of doing this over the years, I got smart. Like, I'm not helping you. Why would I help you?
Did you get smart or lazy?
Why would I help you if you're just going to just let it go, right?
Or lazy.
So it's smart because I file my own crap. Why would I file yours? I'd keep mine up. It's not my problem. You don't keep yours up. He genuinely gets mad at me that I don't help him with stuff to help him be successful. Okay, so if I set you up a system, use the freaking system. It's a system.
Oh my God.
No, he doesn't.
Excuse me. Pause. Ask Tammy.
Ask me how you can be successful. Answer. Does Scott use it? No.
I'm successful.
Dude, you know why I wanted to do this in front of the pool? So I can throw her in there when she pisses me off.
Let's go one step further. The garage. The family.
The garage looks good. There's a lot in there.
Will be a disaster.
That looks good.
He will make the family spend entire days helping him reorganize. I wish he
My parents did that to me. I had to clean the back room.
garage. Within a week, plants is sitting everywhere. I'm cursing.
No, that was your garage, man.
This is ridiculous. He doesn't go here. He puts stuff anywhere it fits.
You're
And
cool,
then
dude.
later wants everyone to help him reorganize the garage. And then gets mad when people generally don't want to help.
I love you, but you're full of shit.
Am I though?
That was the
Am I
old
now?
garage, not now.
Am I now?
We did the garage. Remember?
Am I?
I brought a tire dumpster. We threw half of it away.
Am I?
Ask her. He knows.
I know my husband.
I'm done saying it. You know what? It's the first episode. I never want to say Ask Tammy again.
I know. Listen, my wife, I gave her a whole new.
Yeah, you're going to bring her on the show. She'll never do it. She'll never do it. I love her, too. She would be great.
She'd be great.
She would rip your ass, dude.
Whitney and
This is rated G.
oh, listen, it's already G in my house. I mean, you heard what she said to me.
So she did forget.
Welcome to my life.
She did forget your anniversary, but did she leave you in the hospital for 3 days when you were done?
Really? This is what you want to bring up? Divide by. I wish you would bring that crap up on here. I will.
Let's talk about dogs.
Woo!
Because I don't want the whole nation to hate you. No, that would be episode 17. It almost was.
Yes, it was.
Cover you.
Let's talk. Jason,
We're not going there. That's gonna be our dang little carrot, our little teaser. It was bad. But you know what though? Here's the lining. We got through it. I didn't leave her like I was thinking of doing. And I love you.
Oh.
Are we in a show like that? Because I think that's what I'm going to do.
No. This is what shit's talking about. I'm not sitting on this. I'm not setting this shit up again. We're getting about 17 episodes out of it.
We've only been here for 12 hours.
You don't have a drink, that's right.
Talking and having a good time where they spent 17 hours setting up for.
But it's going to look so great.
Yeah.
I just wanted to do something different. I wanted to give this stuff. Everybody's in the studio, and the other cool thing.
I'm having fun because I think people can relate to people who've been married long term, that you get to the point where you care, but you really don't care.
That right there. I can't, but I don't.
Really
That's
just
the
don't
tagline of it.
care.
Yeah, I can't. I'm not going back. I don't give a F. But then I care too much about certain things, right? And it's usually, no, I get it. But at the end of the day, there's not a lot of podcasts out there. A lot of guys, a lot of comedians are out there all the time. They're doing their thing, and Stacey's doing his thing. Everybody's doing such great things. But man, I haven't seen a lot of female podcasts that are just kicking ass. And you got the female Joe Rogan right here. She don't do it. She does.
You know what?
I do that a lot.
I bet you one more question.
As long as I know more than him, or at least think I do, which I, I'm good.
You come out that you, me, Tim, all time.
No, but it's a DJ thing with us, dude. It's really a DJ, not she's really not.
She's not, okay.
She's not.
Yeah, I just know she.
No, but I gotta tell you, she's had to deal with me. Yeah. Just like your wife has had to deal with you. She's had to deal with me, and I made a monster, dude. When I first met her, she had little country coat, bottle coat glasses, and she was all humble and shit.
Learn very quickly.
And all of a sudden,
when we say
that's my entire crew.
it literally means with every breath you take, divide that thought by two. We grew up in a neighborhood. Mine offense. His, mine offense. But he got me from the country.
I swear to God, wait.
He brought me out of the country and made a better life for me. When literally our neighborhoods were as close as you and I.
Wait. Are you ready?
I
had no problem with Can I speak? You talk.
I was. You interrupted.
Okay. I don't mind telling you my age. I was born in 1970. I lived in
I don't not tell you.
She lived in Huntley Square. I'm 3 years older than her. I was 3 months old when I moved. She wasn't even born. I was 3 months old when I moved into a single-family home on Kepler Road in Temple Hills, Maryland. Shout out to PG County. Huntley Square. We lived 5 miles away from each other.
But then how did you take me out of the country if we lived 5 freaking miles
Because
from
then you
each
moved
other?
down to playing in Baltimore.
I did not. First of all, not until 10th grade. So let's be clear. We ended up having the same group of friends, went to the same school, lived in the same zip code, but he took me out of the country and gave me the life I had.
We have reciprocated the life we have.
I've had a conversation with my wife. My wife came to our marriage with patio furniture. That's all she had. I tell her to say something that were signs we could have never gotten married. You came in to say patio furniture. I had a life. But here you come in and take up the streets.
The only oh god.
Bro, we got mad teamwork though.
That health insurance joke though.
He puts me alive.
So we'll get into heated like arguments. I mean, to the point where I work corporate America, I carry insurance, I'm self-employed, whatever. Right? So that's kind of been like my leverage teasing over the years. Like I keep you alive, like I have the insurance kind of thing. So we got into a fight.
Yeah, this dude was real about this.
So bad one time that I looked at him and I said, I am so sick of you. I would literally, you can leave and I'll still pay your freaking health insurance. Just get out of my face.
He said, I would divorce you if you still have health
He
insurance.
looked at me and he just started laughing. He was like, I mean, how do I fight this?
Because when I can get her that angry, I will.
I was like, I will still pay your freaking insurance. Just get out of my face.
It's about teamwork, though. I mean, seriously, nobody would have anything. You know, I don't know how to, shout out to single moms. I don't know how many single moms could do it, man. And then I start thinking, COVID, the whole pandemic. How did you have 3 little kids in an apartment for a year? And you're a single mom, dude, and you're like,
Sick at her job, and yet she's got a great kids.
Broke my heart. I kept thinking about that whole year. I was like, what? That's crazy. But, no, we continue.
Yeah.
I don't want the world thinking we hate each other because I love you more than anything.
I love it. All right, we should end that. Okay.
We're done. I'm done with that fan.
I feel like if they took us 19 hours to set up, we should go just for like 19
I
hours.
think we should have one more topic. Some of dogs.
Why do you insist on making yourself look stupid all the time?
I'm not going to stupid.
Because I will always be able to come over the top.
People are going to get, well, no, I need a Jason.
Get him mad.
I'm not going to say
He's not an arguer. I am.
Oh, I can argue.
I can argue really, really well. And he
no, you can lie. You would be better. Oh, my God.
Really?
Oh, my God.
Really? I can argue really, really well, and he can't, and he gets really mad that I can argue, and he can't. So, ask anybody. Not even Tammy. Ask
honestly,
anybody.
She can act, she can lie, like, and she doesn't lie a lot, but, like, she can have 4 boyfriends. I know. You can have 4 boyfriends and I would never know. Because she's so convincing. I don't know, man. It scares me.
Anywho.
That was always good.
It scares me, dude.
I'm a narcissist, by the way. Because,
Oh, shit. You might be a narcissist. You might be you all this time.
Ask me a if I'm not.
I'm not.
All right, Jason. So give us your. We're gonna do a conclusionary. Give us your big thing that you hinted you wanted to end the podcast sometime. I figure I'll go ahead and let you go ahead and give a conclusion of what you think of the first podcast.
We argued, we fought, you said the level of your head. So next week, I'm going to say
This back channel.
Are you gonna come back, or are you running for the hills?
I'll come back.
I can bring flowers.
Definitely.
Just make sure you get. Just make sure you do a wedding and get it from that.
From a convention.
No, I think I love this dynamic. I would love to get my wife in the mix today.
He'll never do it, dude.
We're
We have a few people.
all of our friends.
We have a few people we want. And she's like, no, I'm not like that. No. Yeah, it'd be funny. And then other people who can be in front of the camera. Other people who are funny as shit. Kelly. I'll call you out Kelly.
Don't bring her on the show. She thinks I'm not mad at you for interrupting her.
But dude, she hates to be in front of camera. And I'm sick of it. I can't deal with that.
All right, listen, yeah, you got to go to the camera around.
Just don't care. Don't care. I haven't even seen that. I haven't seen that there's 25 cameras here.
Oh, I have camera.
Camera.
We can do the Matrix special effects.
This thing better be the most produced freaking
This thing will sit here for 6 years.
I'm just telling you.
Don't say that.
As long as it's good for you to set this up,
It's a bigger mixer for more microphones.
I will watch
Yeah,
the ball.
I got one. I see what you're doing. What?
I will watch the ball.
No, I'm just too lazy to get it out, so I'm not feeling 100%.
All that.
It's waffles.
Oh, damn. And on that note, check your office.
Spotless. You don't get where I'm
You don't even have to sweep the floors anymore. Robo Rock S8
You're
Pro
not
Ultra.
name dropping so much stuff.
So what I just bought?
Sponsor, yeah, so that's what we're saying. So the sponsor, what's the family now?
Robo. You want to say, you don't even know the goddamn name of the podcast.
I've been drinking.
What is Tammy know? Hey, wait, good shout out, wait. What does Joey know? All Night Showcase, guys. Check it out, Jason, Joey Fatone, Joe Mobley, and that whole
He
crew.
knows more than stuff.
Oh, that's funny. That's funny to you.
She's not going to be wrong.
No, she's not. No, that's a whole other, I was on that story.
Oh, that's a great story. Tell me
$300 our second date, she didn't even get a buzz.
No, I have a very high tolerance about that.
No, I'll put her against a Marine, an Irish Marine. She can't do it. She's nobody can outdrink her.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
She can go. No, that's scary. But I always have to do
I
it.
spent a lot of money on a date one night trying to get me drunk, and I didn't even buzz.
I was trying to drunk for like.
I don't know. I just tolerate alcohol well. I also taste myself. I'm not, taste myself. I mix my drinks with water.
Because she's not wicked. She's not a wicked heathen.
Well, I don't use mixers, like I use water. So you're constantly staying hydrated. So it's like, I'm an active tea.
But you also work out every morning, and she's really good at that.
So, I think it's tea. It's like,
She works out. Wait.
Drink water. Every single drink I have is mixed with water. You constantly hydrated.
Tammy, Mark, put the shot on me. You ready? She works out at Orange Theory every morning at 7:30 a.m.
With a gleam, putting a gleam in the tooth. It's a little
Orange Theory. Orange Theory. They're going to be like, these guys are sitting here and drink. I just, huh?
What kind of bed to do the sponsor?
Well, her circulatory system is much better than that. Circulation system. What the hell? What did I say? Circulation system. Isn't that right?
It's your liver.
Your blood vessels are bigger. Or your flow is better, so it's harder to get drunk.
Really?
Yeah.
I love that.
You're an epic statue of good health. You're shocker that you didn't know. Shocker.
Exercise.
Oh, Jason. Did you ever lose your weight weight though, and everybody, I lost all my weight, and everybody like was worried I had a very bad disease, and I was like, thanks, man, I feel that working.
And 5 days a week I've not lost weight.
But you don't need to, babe. You fat shame yourself, and you don't need to because you're smoking hot. There's people that pay a lot of money to have what you have naturally. You're blessed. Half shot, I've spoken.
That was unsolicited and appreciated.
He's been doing that.
He's showing off for the
I know he is.
I'm already trying to come across as being a dick. I just don't want to come across as that much.
We've actually been very nice to this podcast.
Well, say that, Paul. You can pull me all you want. I'll whip your ass.
What we could have and will in the future.
Cut that.
Yeah, I will.
This is the PG.
We're starting off
Not rated G because it was cursing. This is the PG version.
I'm just saying, I can lose it if I want to, but why? I'm already at this point.
You doing something now.
I lost. Listen, I can lose it if I want to. I just don't feel like it. I like doing
Now you're
stuff.
showing off. I can't lose if I wanted to.
I just like whatever.
How can you, Jason?
I can. If I start drinking.
No, that's a farce.
If I
Ask him. Ask him.
Me, that's a farce. Ask me.
if I start somewhere I lose weight.
No.
Why? You gotta back it up.
I will just say, I did dry January for 3 weeks. I did not lose 1 single pound. I did Orange Theory for 4 years, not 1 single pound. I have eaten 800 calories, not a single pound. I have eaten 2,500 calories, not a single pound. I gave up soda 7 years ago, not a single pound. Alcohol does not, like, oh, you drop alcohol, you'll lose all this weight, you won't feel bloated. Bullshit. I did not lose a single pound.
Everyone's different. Especially women have a different metabolism.
Or lack of.
Of course. Listen, I did a program where I did 24 days of eating right.
Yeah, fasting,
no
eating,
sugar.
all that stuff. No
It
carbs.
wasn't fasting, but it was, I took 32 pounds. Like that.
You just want to punch it, right?
I'm just saying, I did it.
Yeah.
And it took me a kind of year to put it all back on. I'm like, I just actually ate right. If I didn't go to McDonald's.
It's not even about working out, really.
It's not even
It's about nutrition.
That
It
would
really is.
trigger me. That would trigger me because he'll say stupid stuff like, well, if you just do this, well, if you just do that, well, if you just, I will throat punch him because let me tell you, like you just said, oh, I could drop it in time. I could eat right and lose weight. That's bullcrap because I haven't done
Everyone's different.
everything.
Everyone's different.
In
I'm just saying,
the
for me.
So don't just put the word just in because that will trigger nasty. You can't just eat right. You can't just do this.
Everyone's different, though. Other than that caveat, for me, if I just ate right,
Let's be clear, for you,
if I just ate right, I would lose weight.
yeah, most men would too.
That's what I'm saying, because listen, you want to know why? Let me break it down to the pure science level. Men are hunter-gatherers. Women are nurturers. That's what we have to go out and we have to go provide for our woman and our kids. We need to provide the house.
Tell that to my daughter's people to roast
I know.
you.
On that note, ask Tammy.
I was going to let it.
Having a shot with Tammy.
Shot with Tammy.
Love you guys. Appreciate the time. Appreciate the effort. And until next time, this is fun.
Yeah,
So next time I go, you totally chauvinistic on the whole show.
yeah, and just watch my face turn different shades of red during the
I
show.
don't know how to get it going.
We got it going tonight. This is a good story.
It's fun.
We're an open book. We got nothing to hide. We had fun.
No, we really don't.
Thanks, baby. Was it that bad?
No, I enjoyed it. It was actually fun. I hate that I have to actually do my hair and face because I live in a place where
Well, thank you.
this is effort, and
I had to do my
it
mustache.
was actually worth it. So,
I took a shower and shave my face.
yeah.
I twisted my mustache. I mean,
By the way, mustache is big.
thank you, buddy.
Yeah.
You like that?
If that was full white, that's still progress.
Yeah. I think I got it dyed. I think.
Because when he sat down earlier, I literally looked at him and I was like,
Right.
yeah, you've got the full.
Is that a bad joke?
No, it's a Santa thing. Well,
Oh, well. You married me, fat. I will show everybody the wedding pictures.
Very young and very
You said I do. I'll cut you, Skinny.
Yeah. Conference 2020.
All right. Ask Tammy. We love you guys. Peace out. Until next time.
Peace.